Israel is Holy Land, and so people seem to gravitate toward the help for Israel.
Why do you think RFK Jr. is the mediator on Ukraine and Russia, but supports Israel?
He's acknowledging that Russia made a point that NATO should not expand into, add Ukraine into NATO, because it's inherently an advantageous organization.
In recent times, we have observed a disturbing tendency within certain sectors of the media and political landscape to disregard facts and principles, even after new information comes to light. This is antithetical to the cornerstone of conservative values, which hold truth, accountability, and informed decision-making in the highest regard. Take, for instance, the handling of policy debates. We've seen a pattern where initial narratives, despite being proven incorrect or incomplete by subsequent data, continue to dominate the discourse, a troubling echo chamber resistant to correction or nuance. As conservatives, we believe facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored. For a democracy to function effectively, it's imperative that its citizens are well informed and that leaders are held accountable for their actions. Truth should not be a casualty of partisanship. When officials entrench themselves in positions shown to be flawed, it erodes public trust and undermines the very foundations of our society. We must demand integrity and adaptability from our political representatives, qualities that are currently in short supply. It's essential that when evidence presents itself warranting a change of stance or policy, it's embraced, not evaded. Conservatism reminds us that our dedication to truth should outweigh our allegiance to party lines. The American people deserve leaders and a media establishment committed to this ideal, ensuring the health and longevity of the republic we hold dear.
Israel is Holy Land, and so people seem to gravitate toward the help for Israel.
Why do you think RFK Jr. is the mediator on Ukraine and Russia, but supports Israel?
He's acknowledging that Russia made a point that NATO should not expand into, add Ukraine into NATO, because it's inherently an advantageous organization to Russia.
It seems like a proxy war over there. We've given a lot of aid already, so it's a long time span, and Israel is more recent.
If somebody stood up tomorrow, a politician, RFK Jr., or he became president, say, or anyone did, and turned around and said, tomorrow we're going to cut off that funding to Ukraine, how would it make you feel?
It would make me feel much better. There's way too much money going there.
I think I would be okay with it as well.
I think I would too.
I think we need to support other countries with a cap. There's only so much we can do. Our parents have always said, you gotta help home first before you start going outside the house.
I think they should cut it way back, and that would force them to come to the negotiation table. It's time. So many innocent lives, destruction, all of it. And they do have a vested stake in part of the Ukraine. The Russians do. Do I condone that or not? No, but I mean, it's the reality of the situation.
Some very interesting results there. So what was my number? 6 out of 7 say that they believe that the Israeli military operation is, quote, over the top, to borrow a phrase from our current president. Not going to impact the votes for all of them.